begin doing the lat pull down, adjust the lat pull down machine to fit your body, grasp the bar with your hands shoulder width apart, abdomen should be drawn in and braced, and slightly lean the torso back 20 to 30 degrees. In order to do this exercise correctly, pull the bar down to your chest by flexing your elbows while simultaneously performing shoulder adduction and scapular retraction. Lower the bar until there's a slight stretch and it is felt in the pectoralis major and there's a full contraction of the distal dorsi. Remember to exhale during the concentric phase of the exercise and inhale during the eccentric phase of the exercise. There's many ways to do this exercise wrong as well. Many people tend to cheat when they do the lat pull down. This could be by going all the way up and lifting the buttocks off the seat. This can also be seen when doing the behind the neck pull downs. The pros do not outweigh the cons during this exercise. This exercise involves the individual putting their head down, which may cause a greater stress to the shoulder capsules and ligaments.
Variations in grip positions when performing the lat pull-down exercise. There is pronated narrow grip, where the hands are closer than shoulder width, supinated grip, and pronated wide grip, where the hands are greater than shoulder width. The lat pull-down targets muscles of the back, mainly the latimus dorsi, which is seen during all grip concentric phase, which is when the bar is pulled towards the chest. The different joint actions that occur during the concentric phase are shoulder adduction, shoulder horizontal abduction, elbow flexion, scapulae downward rotation, and scapulae retraction. The joint actions that occur during the eccentric phase when you return to the start of the position are shoulder abduction, shoulder horizontal adduction, elbow extension, scapulae upward rotation, and scapulae protraction. The lat pull-downs targeted muscle groups are latissimus dorsi and teres major for the agonists. The posterior deltoid, trapezius, rhomboids, levator, scapulae, biceps brachii, and brachialis are synergists, and the last group stabilizers being the triceps brachii and the rotator cuff.
To begin doing the low pulley seated row, first you're going to sit down and place your feet on the foot supports. Make sure to have a slight bend to your legs and keep them parallel to each other. You also want to have a straight position with the neutral spine. Keep your chest up and shoulders slightly down. Allow your elbows to fully extend with the arms approximately parallel to the floor. You want to pull the handles towards your abdomen, and here you will perform scapular retraction. Make sure to squeeze your back. Then slowly extend back to the starting position. There are many mistakes that can be made that should be avoided. First, you want to avoid locking your elbows or knees since this can cause an injury. Avoid pushing yourself off and causing too much momentum, making you lean back. Don't round your shoulders, keep them in place, and make sure to not lift your elbows up and out. Keep them close to your body. The major muscles involved during this exercise are the latimus dorsi, the teres major, the middle trapezius, the rhomboids, and of course the posterior deltoids.
For this bent over row workout, you want to have your chest out and your back in a neutral position to prevent any injuries on another body part. Your legs must be slightly bent at an angle to prevent tension and injury in your lower back. Common mistakes made is rounding out your back instead of having a neutral position. To do this row properly, you want to pull with your elbows, pinch your back, and use the full range of motion to get a nice stretch and contraction of the back. Keep the bar close to you and trace your legs until the bar is at your stomach. Major muscles include latissimus dorsi, teres major, middle traps, rhomboids, and posterior delts. There are two groups you can use for this row, which is pronated and supinated. The pronated grip will make you want to have to widen your elbows, which will target more of your upper back. Having a supinated grip will keep your elbows tighter and prevent your elbows opening up. Either grip can be used depending on the person's preference. Remember to breathe out during the concentric phase and breathe in during the eccentric phase.